When Despina was in the private rental market, she didn't have enough money to eat.
Very hard, very hard. I never have money for me.
Now living in a community housing project in Springwood in Brisbane suburbs, her rent is capped at 30% of what she earns.
I love it. Beautiful unit. I live in a palace here.
The organisation that built the unit says our housing market is broken.
Having a roof over your head is an absolutely life-changing thing. It allows you to just get your life in order and to get a job and to get education, to settle down your kids, and it allows you to actually participate in the economy.
More than 116,000 Australians are homeless on a given night, and almost 500,000 pay more than 30% of their income in rent, putting their budgets into what is called housing stress. In the United Kingdom and countries like Austria and Finland, what's called social or community housing represent 1 in 5 of every new unit of housing built. In Australia, it's closer to 1 in 25. A broad coalition of anti-poverty groups, unions, construction industry bodies and the multi-billion-dollar heft of the industry super sector have come together to try to fix the problem. Leading the charge, Rod Fehring, a man who used to run one of the nation's biggest residential and commercial building companies, Australand, now called Frasers Property Australia. He wants the amount of community housing built annually in Australia multiplied by 10.
Housing is a sort of a pillar, if you like, around which health, well-being, wealth and opportunity is based.
The federal government didn't give money to build social housing. It added $1 billion to a fund providing low-cost finance to organisations wanting to build it for them. That sounds like a lot, but our smallest major bank has committed $2 billion. In the US, President-elect Joe Biden has pledged almost $1 trillion over 10 years to increase the supply of affordable housing. The eye-watering figure is likely to spark debate about the need for more extensive and ongoing fiscal stimulus in developed economies like Australia.
Well, we're not going to waste our time. The important thing is the opportunities are presenting themselves now. There is an opportunity to harness capital and apply it to a social good for an enduring long-term benefit.
We've left housing to the market. Our property prices have soared and we have among the world's highest levels of household debt. Building social housing won't solve homelessness or housing stress overnight, but it will help drive a construction sector floundering as migration dries up. After the global financial crisis, state and federal governments built jobs through a massive social housing project. The sector says spending $7 billion now could build 30,000 properties, renovate 100,000 more, and create 60,000 jobs over 4 years.
You've got money left over to put food on the table, to buy school books, school uniforms, and just live your life.
More than that, it allows residents to build their own lives.
It's changed my life so much. I'm alive. I can do things now.